Hey guys, so I'm here to do a general love reading. This will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As always, these readings are general, they're for the collective. So if something doesn't resonate here for you, I just want you to leave it behind for someone who needs to hear it. And remember that there is no gender in tarot. So I'll pull two separate energies in the spread. The first I'll call your energy, the second should be the person on your mind. If you feel like they're fitting better in the opposite, though, just go ahead and switch sides. Cross watchers, that goes for you as well. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And guys, this is a new channel, so if you subscribe to my old one, I'm only uploading here now, so make sure to subscribe to this one instead. If you need to book a private personal reading, all that information's in the description below. I'll also pin it in the comments section, and I've included all my services there. I don't only do tarot readings, so make sure to check that out. All right, let's do it. Yeah, please have the Aquarius. Please have the overall energy for Aquarius and love, please. Thank you. Okay, so we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Are you being a stick in the mud? Is that what's going on here? Let's see. So for those of you that are new, I'll pull your current energy, then your person's current energy. And again, they can be reversed. And then I will pull the most likely outcome at the end, and we'll get advice. Okay. So your overall energy here is the Four of Wands. I have the Three of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. I have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. The Sun, Leo energy. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Page of Cups. Death, Scorpio energy. Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Water energy. Okay. So I'm definitely looking at a single Aquarius. So if you're not single right now, this is not your reading. Right off smash. I feel like you're good by yourself. It's like you're financially stable, you're emotionally stable, all your shit is together. At the same time, it's sort of like sorting through options about who you can commit to in like this, Four of Wands energy. It's like you have a lot of options here. There's a whole bunch of people who want you, and therefore you feel like you want to decide who's going to make you the happiest here. I feel maybe there's someone that you kind of put on a pedestal who you feel like is in the same type of energy as you here. Um, I feel like there's there's like one specific person here that you really like, you feel like you can offer something emotionally. The issue here is just like a pride issue. Um, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like I want this person, but I kind of like having options. It's like needing to make a decision, but being sort of afraid to, because it's like you kind of have to end some other things here, or perhaps this person would require some changes. Either way, there's like a pride issue here with it. It's like one person stands out, but I got like seven people in front of me. Um, I don't know. Just somebody who it's I feel like there's somebody who stands out from the rest, but like, you're just not ready to end this like single free energy. You're just not ready to, like, I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. Like right now you're more like in a playful energy. It's like you might really like someone, but like you don't necessarily want to settle down right now. Although that, the idea sometimes is in your mind. It's just that there's a lot of options, so how do you choose the right ones? Like you have to really take a minute and vet. Okay. I guess we're going to check out this Queen of Cups energy. Their energy is the Two of Pentacles. King of Swords. That too. King of Cups. It was still pulling up in their same energy there. Knight of Wands. Three of Swords. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. We have the Seven of Wands. Six of Cups. The Three of Wands. Strength, Leo energy. And at the bottom of the cup, we have the Nine of Cups. At the bottom of the cup, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Excuse me. I feel like this is like a mirrored energy where this person goes back and forth on it just like you do. It's like, I don't think this person, like, has a ton of options like that. It seems to me kind of like they only, I mean, only you are showing up in their energy. But they're at this period in their life after a heartbreak where it's like, Knight of Wands. They are free. They, got their passion back. They might not really be ready to like fully commit to something. It's almost like they're protecting themselves from relationships because of what happened in the past. So like this person, they have a lot of patience, and I feel like they're really like, they have a lot of self-control, and they are genuinely like happy on their own, and they're just going to wait for the perfect person. um Y'all are like the same exact people. So I feel like they go back and forth about whether they should, like even deal with a relationship at all, which is interesting. It's like, I mean, on your end, it's sort of like you're just not 100% sure who to choose. On their end, they're just not sure if. One is, I think they know you have options. They're not even willing to compete. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a person that, like, honestly is cool with just being by themselves. Just like, I feel like that's how you already see this person. You know what I mean? And that's how they see you too. Maybe that's their attraction, though, is that you are more, like, free-spirited and you're not, like, up their ass, you know? Um, yeah, I just feel like y'all are the same exact person, except different. I feel like you're both the same on the point where it's like you both are good as like individuals. Like you don't need somebody else to be happy. But I feel like this person could give a shit less if they get into a relationship or not. And you kind of do care. That's why you're like sorting through all these options. And that's probably why this person stands out. Because they're not a chaser. They're not, and it's not in a bad way. They're just not really going to chase anybody. They're also not running. They just kind of, they could care less. It could go either way for them. They're happy on their own. What they're not going to do, though, is, deal with any type of inconsistencies or any type of like weird situations where they would get hurt or betray. Like they're just trying to protect themselves from that kind of energy. So it's like they're willing to commit, but they only want to commit to somebody that they're 100% sure of, and they're willing to literally patiently wait for that to be a thing. On the same time, though, I feel like they do see you as inconsistent. That there's other people in the way and that they're kind of being juggled. Because they're seeing you as being at a crossroads, like you don't know what you want. And I think they're okay with that. So maybe playfulness is here because that's kind of like where both energies are. It's sort of like, this or this person's just seeing you as playful. Like that you're not serious, that you wouldn't like commit or something. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, in your head, it's sort of like you might put this person above the rest. They feel like you don't do that, or they just don't know that you do. Like in their mind, like you go back and forth, and it's like the energy that they feel here. On your end, it's like more a fear of like dropping a whole bunch of people and choosing the wrong person. On their end, they just are like, nah, I don't fucking compete. Like I don't do that. Like you go ahead and figure out what you want. I'll be over here doing my own thing. I'm good. But they do feel like you've put some distance between them. I feel with that Three of Swords, like you're inconsistent. They feel like 1 minute they have your attention and the next minute they don't. Which obviously would be the case. So, all right. In the most likely outcome, we have the Ten of Swords. the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Seven of Swords, bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords behind it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to take all this in. This is kind of interesting here. Excuse me. You know, the Ten of Swords is an ending, but it's like an ending due to betrayal. I don't know if this person, you know, like, I don't know if this person feels betrayed because I have the Three of Swords here, but I have the Ten of Swords here. I feel like this person's feeling rejected and they're just going to kind of like, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a conversation coming in that like you don't even see coming. And it's sort of like this person, I don't know, I guess just sort of like ending things. Or maybe there's just an end of communication. I don't know. Something here feels like games. It's almost like, because, you know, in the most likely outcome, this is your energy, you know, it's almost like maybe you're betraying yourself by refusing to move forward and start something new and make a real offer here. It's like a self-imposed prison of thoughts, you know, that basically if you get into another committed relationship and you choose another person, you know, it's like maybe you've been with an actual like narcissist. I mean, seeing the Ten of Swords, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords, and you're just afraid to like get into something new. It's like your guard is up because, you know, maybe in the past relationship that you had, you were like trauma bound and really, really like depleted. But it's like you can't take your mind off of that to actually, it's like there are a ton of opportunities that come to you. You have these chances to get into these committed relationships, but maybe you feel like, you know, and I had, you know, the Devil is here, but I have the Nine of Pentacles here. So perhaps in the past they were like trauma bound, codependent relationships. And that's really where that fear is stemming from. It's like somewhere in your mind, you always choose those kind of people and you wouldn't not do it again. this is such weird energy here. I don't. It's getting kind of harder to really understand here. Okay. Um. I just want to say with the Two of Cups energy here and the Ace of Swords is sort of like speaking your truth. There should be like some type of conversation that you would have to have with a person and be like honest with them. You know what I mean? It's like you're leaving somebody confused instead of telling them the truth. You know what I mean? It's sort of like, and I get it because like if you've been in a relationship with somebody like this, you understand that when they first got you, you gave them the blueprint to play you, right? Like anybody who's done, and I mean, this is really like very, very like toxic, sociopathic type of energy, you know? Um, if you've been with someone like that, and you get over it and you kind of heal from it, you think back a lot and you'll be thinking about like the beginning of the relationship and how when you first met someone, you sort of like would explain to them your pain, like what the past person did to you. And you would think that somebody would empathize. If you're a person with empathy, you would think that when someone's telling you the story about what happened in their last relationship, it's because you're asking them to not hurt you in the same way. But if you deal with somebody who's narcissistic by nature, you're giving them the blueprint of all the things that you actually will allow, you know? But, you know, at the same time here, it's like there's some kind of feelings that are had here, but they're like you're hiding them when you could just speak your truth to somebody, you know. And I feel like there, I don't know how to explain it. I have the Lovers here, I have the Two of Cups here, you know. I feel like intuitively, you know, there's something, this person draws you to them for a specific reason. And, you know, the Two of Cups is like deep, deep feelings, understanding that there's a oneness between the two of you. There's a common bond. Okay. But the Two of Cups is not the same kind of bond that the Devil is. You know, the Lovers is not the same kind of bond that the Devil is. The Devil is generally a trauma bond. But this is the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups. Do you understand? So it's like y'all are like divine matches, the King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Cups. Are you not getting it? Like so it's like I feel like you need to one, state your intentions and your feelings without feeling like this person would use them against you. Like there's a real reason that intuitively you feel like this is your person. And it's because, well, this is your person. The King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Cups. You know, not everybody's out to get you, Aquarius. Sometimes people come in to heal you. So, if you're not ready, you're not ready. That's perfectly fine. But you don't have to hide like how you're feeling or I don't know, I just feel like this person is confused and we just had the moon there too. And it's like you could clear up the confusion by just explaining what the hell is going on or just saying, "Hey, I'm not ready," or just saying what, you know, I just don't understand. Like, it seems to me that there's like just a lot of like, I don't know what I want. I just don't want to be hurt again, you know? A time to give rather than take. Work through your fears. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, maybe somebody really did hurt you in the past, but like now you have this like fear of commitment and also the want of a commitment. It's just like leaving your options open and not really making any offers, because at the end of the day, we just don't want it. We don't want to go through the same nonsense, you know? But that fear is real. I get it. You know, I've obviously dealt with some toxic ass partners before, so I do understand it. I just feel, you know, it's like with that Two of Cups, it's like you met your equal. This is the person that would actually give back in a connection, not lie, cheat, steal, betray you. Just gonna pull these out one more time. With the moon behind it. So maybe what's going on here is that you don't see this person having this conversation with you or something. But there's some type of communication that is going to happen. And it's going to be the ending of betrayal. It's like recognizing why you're pulled towards someone, and then a conversation happening that like clicks, where you recognize that the two of you are on the same page, but for the same reason. Nobody actually wants to be single. Nobody actually wants to be independent. Nobody wants to be out here playing around, but nobody wants to get hurt. You know, it is what it is. But I feel like you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy, and that you don't really have to worry about, like, I just feel like you have actually freed yourself from like those codependency issues. So if you hadn't, here's the proof. If you were not actually healed and past codependent relationships, then you would be in a relationship, because codependent people don't like to be alone. And I saw a Nine of Pentacles, which is someone who's fine by themselves, you know? And this person doesn't have codependency issues either, because they're the Nine of Cups, which is, you know, they're stable on their own. They're literally happy and fulfilled in life by themselves. And so that's the win. All right, guys, that's what I have for you, and I'll see you soon.